It's that time of year when we are making all kinds of resolutions, and this morning Good Day Columbus has a great option for you.
That's right. Start your year off by making a difference. A few small changes can make a big impact on the environment.
Tad Dritz from Green Columbus is here to show us how easy it is to go green in 2015. It's easy being green.
It's not easy, I would say.
Okay.
You know what? But there are many simple ways that you can do it, and there's many complicated ways that you can do it, but there's lots of things that everybody can do to be green, and I'm here to talk about a few of them today.
Well, and one of the first things which you actually did coming here is you didn't drive, you rode your bike.
That's correct. I ride this bike right here. This is my handy dandy bike. I put on about 4,700 miles on it last year, commuting back and forth to work. Any day that the road is passable, I ride my bike. Certainly it saves gas and emits less greenhouse gases to the environment and just benefits the environment in lots of ways, as well as my health.
But you're not just biking, 2 or 3 miles when you go to work.
That's right. It's 13 miles each way on the way to work. So
rain or shine.
Rain or shine. I can't do it if the roads are slippery, but as long as the roads are passable.
Tell us about last year. I mean, you said, during that whole polar vortex, you were still out there.
That's right. It's having the gear. I lived in Norway for a little while, and they have a great saying there that there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing. And as long as you have the right gear to wear, you can bike in any sort of weather. You generate a lot of your own heat, so that keeps you warm on those freezing days.
So that's a fairly easy thing. What's more of a challenge? What's more complicated to do?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's easy. So to get up and have the right mindset and get on your bike every day and ride, that's not easy.
That's fair.
But it's a great thing that you can do for the environment. Another thing that you can do that is actually quite easy is to compost at home. So here, I brought an apple along. I ate it. And, didn't eat it all, but when I do eat it, I keep the core, wrap it up in the napkin that I brought, and I bring it home with me so I can compost it at home. Rarely is there composting at work or while you're on the go, but when you're at home, it's very easy to have a compost pile. You can have a more complicated one that has like a barrel that you have to turn over, or you could just pretty much have a pile. Depends on how much land you have and how much area you have for a garden, because once you compost it for about a year is what it takes for it to really break down, lay it on your garden, and it grows like crazy. We've actually had a lot of volunteer seeds that you just put in the compost thinking that, this is compost, a cucumber, a pumpkin or something like that. It sprouts up and grows like mad.
There you go. All right, so what else have you brought for us?
All right, another great thing you can do is buy local here, and I brought some crazy kraut. This is made by this guy Andy, and he sells it at the Worthington Farmers Market. He sells it at stores, organic stores all over the area, and he uses local organic produce to make this, and then he does it here locally, packages it locally, sells it locally. There's not a lot of transportation miles on this, so just like don't burn the greenhouse gases by driving to work. You don't emit those greenhouse gases when you don't have to ship stuff from South America. If you go even to Whole Foods, which they sell a lot of great food, I don't want to knock them in any way, but some of their produce comes from South America, and that's a lot of food miles. It takes a lot of energy to bring that food to you. If you do it all locally, you can save energy and protect the environment.
Energy-saving bulbs.
That's right. That's what's next here. So this is kind of an earlier edition. This is an LED bulb. They have some slicker designs now, but these use about 1/10 of the energy of a typical incandescent bulb. So the 90% of that energy that goes in that incandescent bulb just is given off as heat. In the winter, it's kind of nice. It helps with your heating bills, but in the summer, it's a bad thing. It means more work for your air conditioner to do to cool those light bulbs as well as cooling your house. If you go with an LED bulb, the energy just goes into lighting and not into heat.
And real quickly, too, because we're running out of time, you guys do a lot during what is it? Arbor Day? Earth Day,
Earth
right?
Day and Arbor Day are very close together, so sometimes they overlap, but that is what our big signature event for Green Columbus, the nonprofit organization that I'm part of. We're really proud of it. We're coming into our 10th Earth Day, and this is our shirt from last year. Last year's event was called Gratitude. Every year we name the event after a Beastie Boys song, so I don't know if there's some Beastie Boys fans out there, but Gratitude is a Beastie Boys song title, as is ours for 2015, which is right now. And what we are encouraging people to do is go out there and get involved in their community. There are so many great projects. We work with nonprofit organizations just across the area, planting trees, preparing community gardens, picking up neighborhoods, all that sort of stuff. Well over 100 different service opportunities. They're all listed at earthdaycolumbus.org. We're in the process of signing up service sites right now, so if you out there have a nonprofit organization, a community group that wants to have an Earth Day event, please visit our website now, sign up your service site, and then in March we're going to start recruiting volunteers to go out there. Last year we had over 4,600 volunteers come out, and that made Columbus the largest volunteer event for Earth Day anywhere on Earth. We like to say anywhere in the universe, because where else would they celebrate Earth Day?
Tad Dritz, thank you so much. You got a long ride back home.
I know.
To learn
Thank you
more
for having
about
me.
Green Columbus, just log on to our website, myfox28columbus.com, and click on news links.